Imagine a life where your happiness isn't tied to someone else's attention, where missed calls, longing glances, and thinking of you messages don't dictate your emotions. This isn't some distant ideal. It's a reality you can create. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has stood the test of time, teaches us exactly that. It empowers us to cultivate inner peace and happiness, independent of external circumstances. But how does this relate to wanting someone to miss you? In relationships, we often seek validation from others, believing it holds the key to our happiness. Yet, Stoicism offers a different perspective. By focusing on self-improvement, emotional independence, and embracing the present moment without attachment, we become more attractive, ironically, making us more likely to be missed. In today's video, we explore the Stoic way of living and loving, how embracing its principles can enrich our lives and transform relationships in ways we never expected. Stay with me as we uncover how to make them miss you, not through manipulation, but by becoming self-sufficient and content. And if you find this content valuable, consider subscribing. It's a small gesture that means a lot. 1. Self-improvement over external validation. It's easy to fall into the trap of seeking approval from others. Many define their worth by how much attention they receive, especially in relationships. But true fulfillment comes from within, not from external validation. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what's in our control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, while accepting what isn't, like other people's feelings or behaviors. This doesn't mean becoming indifferent. Instead, it's about recognizing that relying on someone else's attention for happiness only makes us emotionally vulnerable. Think about it. When your happiness depends on being missed or desired, you give away your power, becoming reactive to someone else's actions. Stoicism helps break this cycle. By cultivating virtues like wisdom, courage, and moderation, we build a resilient character, one that thrives on self-growth and personal achievements. Paradoxically, prioritizing self-improvement makes us more attractive. People are drawn to confidence, passion, and authenticity. The less we try to make someone miss us, the more likely they are to do so. So let's shift our focus from external validation to nurturing our inner world, learning new skills, exploring hobbies, and deepening self-awareness. This journey not only brings fulfillment, but also makes us more admirable. The goal isn't to suppress emotions or deny the need for connection, but to ensure our happiness isn't dependent on it. By embracing Stoicism, we anchor ourselves in true independence, finding joy and meaning within. 2. Independence and emotional resilience. At the heart of Stoicism lies a powerful truth. While we can't control external events, we can control how we respond. This understanding grants us emotional independence, one of the most liberating gifts Stoicism offers. Emotional resilience isn't about suppressing feelings or detaching from the world. Instead, it's about acknowledging emotions without letting them dictate our actions. The Stoics emphasized focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we can't. This is more than a strategy for peace. It's a roadmap to resilience. In relationships, this means we can love and care for others without relying on their presence for happiness. True connection should be built on respect and understanding, not on neediness or fear of loneliness. Stoicism also reminds us that change is constant, and our ability to adapt is a measure of strength. This adaptability isn't passive, it's an active engagement with life, built on self-awareness, gratitude, and a commitment to our values. By practicing these principles, we cultivate emotional independence. We stop reacting impulsively and instead make decisions rooted in wisdom. This shift not only makes us stronger, but also deepens our relationships. When we stop clinging to external validation, we become our own source of stability, our own lighthouse in the storm. 3. Creating a meaningful life. The great Stoic thinkers, Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, believed that true fulfillment comes from living in alignment with one's values. Meaning isn't found in external success or validation, but in cultivating virtue, wisdom, and integrity. Living a meaningful life requires deep self-reflection. It's about asking hard questions. What truly matters? What do I stand for? Stoicism urges us to act with purpose rather than being driven by fleeting desires. A meaningful life isn't about controlling circumstances, but about controlling how we respond to them. By focusing on what's within our power, our actions, choices, and mindset, we free ourselves from the frustration of trying to control the uncontrollable. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable, but they aren't obstacles. They're opportunities. Rather than resisting hardship, we can use it to grow stronger and wiser. The Stoic approach teaches us that suffering isn't something to avoid, it's something to learn from. In practical terms, meaning is found in small, daily actions. It's in the kindness we show, the discipline we cultivate, and the passion we bring to our work. It's in how we contribute to the world and the relationships we nurture. These choices, grounded in Stoic principles, shape a life of purpose and fulfillment. 4. Letting go of the desire for control. Much of our stress and frustration comes from trying to control things beyond our reach. We attempt to dictate outcomes, influence people, and shape circumstances, only to realize how little control we actually have. Stoicism teaches us that the key to peace lies in letting go of this illusion of control. This doesn't mean becoming passive. Instead, it means shifting our focus to where we do have power, our own thoughts and actions. Here, we can cultivate patience, understanding, and resilience. Here, we can find true freedom. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means engaging with life fully while accepting that outcomes are uncertain. When we detach from rigid expectations and embrace flexibility, we navigate challenges with greater ease. By releasing the need to control everything, we reduce stress, deepen relationships, and gain a greater appreciation for the present moment. This mindset shift isn't about losing power, it's about reclaiming it. True strength lies not in controlling the world, but in mastering our inner world. As we wrap up, it's clear that Stoicism offers more than just philosophical insights. It provides a practical guide for living with wisdom, resilience, and peace. It teaches us to focus on what truly matters, helping us navigate life with grace. The principles we've explored today aren't abstract ideas, they're tools for transformation. By embracing Stoicism, we learn to detach from external validation, cherish the present, and cultivate emotional resilience. The journey towards self-sufficiency isn't about rejecting relationships or emotions, it's about ensuring they don't define us. By focusing on self-improvement, independence, and meaning, we create a life that's not only fulfilling, but also naturally draws others toward us. So let's step forward with a Stoic mindset, living fully, embracing challenges, and finding happiness within. Because true peace comes not from being missed, but from becoming someone who doesn't need to be.